Hi, Ed here. Good to see you. Let's talk about prepping for a therapy or a coaching session when it has to deal with trauma. So, what you want to do is pick an area in your life that you want to change. Let's say it's dating or finding the dream relationship. That seems to be a popular theme these days. So, what you want to do is just make a list, first of all, of like what are the patterns that show up in all of your relationships. It could be like, for example, I worked with somebody this morning who's polyamorous. That means, you know, um, they have an open relationship. They can, date several people at once or be with multiple partners, whatever you want to call that. That person, so they seem to attract people that, men in particular, that like it's a deal breaker for them if she wants to see multiple people. All right, so there's two things happening there. First is that she can't get a commitment out of people when she tells them that she's oriented towards an open relationship. All right, so it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the belief that I want to be in an open relationship. It doesn't mean that at all. But there is a clue, though, if this particular person keeps attracting men that don't want to be involved in a polyamorous or an open relationship. So there's where the glitch is like I keep attracting people that when I tell them that I want an open relationship, they're not interested in that. So that energy right there is what needs to be like looked at. All right, that's what I call a portal into the unconscious dynamic that's keeping you stuck or that keeps you attracting a certain type of person. And what we want is to identify these hotspots, whether it's in your communication skills with a significant other, whether it's feeling your emotions, whether it's the type of person you seem to keep attracting and you feel like your picker's broken, whatever it might be in your life, just make a list of what the theme is and then what goes on that leads up to that. All right. So if you just do that much, then when you come to coaching, you have a starting point. Like, oh yeah, Ed, I see this theme here, and here's the nuances of that theme, and I'd like to focus on that. Now you're already like dialing in the energy of let's go into the theme, play with what's going on there, and deal with it once and for all so it opens up. Because remember, once you start working on something, it doesn't necessarily resolve itself in the first session. So the more work you can do up front, the quicker we're gonna resolve that energy that's stuck in your body that's causing you to repeat over and over again that situation. So hopefully that makes sense. So to prepare for a coaching session, always, have a list available. Like, here are the themes that show up in my relationships in this particular instance, or here are the themes that show up when emotions come up. Here are the themes that show up when I'm in a work environment, let's say. Here are the things that show up with my friends. So you can pick any of these areas of your life and say, what are the themes and what am I tired of? What do I want to resolve? And that will back us into the pattern that you adopted or the unresolved issue that needs to be looked at and identified and resolved inside of you. All right, I hope that's helpful. I will see you in the next session.